AC Classic Car Show and Auction this weekend at the Atlantic City Convention Center, and a chance to meet NASCAR superstar Joey Logano. Saturday from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, Sunday from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. You can go out and see Sliced Bread. He's one of the more exciting drivers on the NASCAR circuit, and he's now with us live here on 97.3 ESPN. Joey, how are you, bud?
I'm doing awesome. How about you?
I'm doing good, thank you. And I know the town is excited for you to make a stop in Atlantic City. Tell us about how this came to be and your thoughts on making a visit to Atlantic City.
Yeah, I am pumped up about it. I've been to Atlantic City maybe, 7, 8 years ago now, and watched a lot of the indoor races up there. And, so I'm excited to get back up there. It's a fun city to be in. But when I heard about the car show, I was like, yep, I will be there for that. I hear there's, over 400 cars being auctioned off and everything. I said, yeah, I'd love to go up there and do a little autograph session, get to meet everyone. And that's the nice thing about when we do these, autograph sessions at, away from the racetrack. A lot of times at the racetrack, the experience might not be the best for me or the race fans, obviously, because my head's in racing and I'm running from place to place. This is a place that I'll be nice and relaxed and get to look at some cool cars and maybe end up buying a car, who knows, and get to meet some fans, sign some autographs. So I'm excited about that, looking forward to it, and obviously have a good time up there. So I've had a lot of friends that have been to this car show before, so I was looking forward to going to it someday.
That's the
This weekend will be great.
44th Annual Atlantic City Auction and Car Show, and that is this weekend. We're spending a few minutes with Joey Logano here, who is the number 22 Ford Fusion for Team Penske. You talk about those cars, Joey, a 1932 Ford Roadster, a 31 Ford Model A Deluxe, a Studebaker Coupe from the 40s, an Eldorado Cadillac from the 1954, a 57 Chevy Bel Air. My girlfriend's son is even more into NASCAR than I am, and he has me watching all the shows, the Fast and Louds, the rebuilds, the Diesel Brothers. He loves all that stuff. So you said your wallet may be a little lighter when you leave this weekend.
That might be the case. I talked to my wife last night. I said, what are you going to do if I just end up buying something up there by accident?
Right.
I always tell her it's an accident. I don't know what happened, but I convinced her that they're investments. And she tells me they're not investments if you don't sell them. And I said, well, all right, you got a point. But it's definitely, I'm a car guy. I like antique cars. I like unique cars. And, there's going to be plenty of that up there to check out and have some fun with. And, half the fun a lot of time, too, at these shows is that you meet the people that built the car and you hear their story behind it. And some of it was one of those stories that they built it with their father or it was their grandparents' car that sat in a shed for years and they rebuilt it, or whatever, maybe their first car that they redid. Everyone's got these awesome stories that half the fun a lot of times is just talking to the people that built the car and hearing their story of how long it took them and why that car is in particular is special to them. And so it makes a lot of fun to walk around a car show that way. And then obviously when a lot of them are for sale at the auction, that's always a lot of energy in a room. It's a lot of fun.
Well, if you do buy something, just tell her it was on sale. That's usually what the girls tell us, right? But, honey, it was on sale. No, Joey Logano here with us.
I've heard that one before. You're right. I'm going to use that.
Yeah, it was on sale. For how much? But it was on sale. Joey Logano is spending a few minutes with us as we talk the Atlantic City Auction and Car Show. He is the special guest at the 44th Annual Atlantic City Auction and Car Show this weekend. Joey Logano with us. You talk about heated moments. You've been in a few of those over your career. You're now 26 years old. Is this a mellowing Joey Logano, or can we expect the same fire that we've seen all the previous seasons?
I only got one gear, man. It's wide open. And it's not going to change. It's what I found to be successful for me as a race car driver and for us as a race team is to be aggressive. And whether that's the way I drive our car, the way we set up our car, the way we call the race, as far as a strategy standpoint, we're an aggressive race team, and we're going to continue to do that. That's what works for us, and in all honesty, it's most fun that way too. So, we're ready to get out there and fire away hard and try to rack up the wins. That's what we do. Our team doesn't look for second place finishes. That's not what Roger Penske has hired any of us to do. Our number one goal is to win, and we will fight, to the death to figure out who's that guy's going to be.
Joey Logano with us. You can check him out on his website, joeylogano.com. He's on Twitter as well in this day of social media, at Joey Logano, the Twitter handle, Facebook, Instagram, all those things. Many ways for you to connect with the fans, but you, the fans, can connect with Joey this weekend in person. Again, that's at the Atlantic City Auction and Car Show, and that is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday are Joey's dates. He's there from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and Saturday and 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock on Sunday. I guess I'll wrap by asking you this, Joey. I looked on your website there to go through the years, and I see this National Bandits champion in like the 99 to 2001 years, and that immediately, that size of vehicle made me think of those cars that race around Boardwalk Hall at times, or you think of the tracks like Atco that's not far away from here in New Jersey, or now the Millville Motorsports Park. Is racing in New Jersey something that or appearances in New Jersey something that you'd be on board with, more of that?
Oh, of course. I'm from Connecticut, so I'm not far down the road. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina now, but originally from Connecticut. So, I keep in touch with what's going on in the racing world up there. And it's a lot of fun to watch everyone. And the fun part is to watch the style of racing, how different everyone races up north. You watch the modifieds and a lot of those indoor races and the way they race and the way they set up cars and the way everyone talks to each other and hangs out is very different than the way the races are down here in the southeast, and as well as kind of in the upper level here in the Monster Energy Cup Series. So it's it's pretty funny to kind of see the differences, but it's a lot of fun to be a part of it because I feel like those are my people. You know what I mean? I feel like I really fit in up there a lot better. So I'm excited to get up there and say hello to everyone, talk to everyone, and hear those accents again that I'm used to hearing when I grew up. So it's a lot of fun for me.
Accents and fast talking. I'll let you recap the event one more time, Joey. Joey Logano with us here just to tell the people what you're going to be doing this weekend.
Yeah, Atlantic City this weekend. Classic Car Show and Auction. I'll be up there Saturday and Sunday from 2 to 4, doing autographs on both days. And the rest of the time I'll be walking around probably looking at cars and talking to people and probably spending money. So I'm excited to get up there and hopefully I get to see everybody there.
Just remember the key words. It was on sale. Joey Logano with us here on the Sports Bash on 97.3 ESPN. Joey, we appreciate the time.
No problem. Thanks for having me on.